take 755, take 756, yo, take 757. Oh my god, I cannot do this video. I've been trying so hard and it's so difficult because a lot of the people I'm talking about in this video are people that I am personally inspired by, people that have been role models to me and people that I look up to, so it's really difficult for me to ever criticize or make any comment about it. But right now, I feel like as a community, everybody that's involved in trying to help themselves and trying to get better and trying to become a better person, I feel like all of us have been victim to this recently, and this is a huge problem. So today, I'm not going to waste much of your time. I just want to get straight into it, alright? If any of you guys are new, my name is Ilan. I'm currently 19 years old and I run this channel where I make self-help videos to try to help you guys as much as I can, teach you guys from my mistakes so that you don't have to make them yourselves, and overall speed up your process of achieving greatness or achieving whatever you want to achieve, and really pushing people to be the best version of themselves that they could be. I check all the comments, I see what people tag me in on Twitter and Instagram, and overall when I see a lot of repeated questions or a lot of similarities, I make a video on it and I try to help as many people as I can throughout that video. So if you guys have any specific questions, feel free to comment them down below. I also run a podcast called No Longer a Teenager with my co-host Stefanos, and that is also something that I take a lot of pride in, once again teaching people from my mistakes. Now, as a community, self-help, as a community of people that want to be the best versions of themselves, I find a lot of things have gone soft, a lot of things have gone negative, very, very, very negative, and I'm gonna say this once again, I am not bashing on anybody, I am not hating on anybody, this is not that type of video. What I wanna do is take the community as a whole, and I wanna bring things back up. I wanna bring things to a different perspective and a different light, let's say, because recently I've been seeing a lot of videos that are, how to know if she's cheating on you, how to know if you're not good enough, how to know, like so many negative videos, and in my opinion, these need to be stopped right now, because as a self-help community, you're supposed to be telling people how to be the best versions of themselves that you could be. You're supposed to be telling people that if you do these things every day, you will achieve this goal. And that is the truth. A lot of the things that we say, we repeat a lot. And the reason why it's so repetitive is because successful habits are about consistency. If you do something right every single day, years down the line, you're gonna achieve greatness. It's about doing the right thing over and over, getting the small wins, doing what makes you feel uncomfortable, doing what is challenging, and overcoming it. You need to conquer the day, you need to conquer the week, you need to conquer the month, and overall you need to win at your life. And that's the goal of what we do. That's the goal of what we preach. That's the goal of all the advice that we give. When things get difficult, when you go through a breakup, when somebody passes away, when anything happens, it's hard. There's no denying that. It is difficult, it is painful, you feel it physically, emotionally, it is not easy. But when you go to try to get advice or try to actually pick yourself up and get better, and you open social media and you see things that are negative, you see people talking about how much people cheat nowadays, you see people talking about how relationships are difficult and toxic nowadays, you see people talking about how you're not good enough, you see people talking about how they only like people that are over 6 feet tall, you see so many things that are so problematic with social media, with people that are influencers on the space, and nobody's perfect. Nobody will ever be perfect, and that is perfectly okay. But what you have to do is understand that you have an influence, you have a power to change. So if instead of making negative videos that talk about how to know if she's cheating, you make videos talking about how to know if you're in the right relationship, or how to know if this person is truly complimenting your life or wasting it. Because some people, even though you feel like you want to be with them, the truth of the matter is sometimes they're just not right for you. And that is perfectly okay. And I know that my audience is specifically targeted for younger people. And I love that, because the younger you are and the earlier you realize half of these lessons, the better it is for your life. I mean, I'm only 19 years old, but I'd say my experience level compares to a lot of people that are way older. So what I'm gonna say right now is a call to everybody in the self-help community. And I really want you guys to comment down below and give me your opinions. But I want to pick things up. I want to actually attack the problems that are going on, and I do not want to add any more problems. I do not want people to feel like they're cheating, or I do not want people to feel like they need to overthink about everything. Instead, I want to create more solutions. So everybody that's in the self-help community, Alpha M, TMF, Alex Costa, everybody that's doing these videos, I want the whole community to really be a solution to people's lives instead of adding more problems, adding more things to think about, and adding a lot of doubts and skepticism. I know a lot of our advice is repeated, and the reason for that is because it is effective. Sometimes the most simple actions have the biggest results. So what you have to do is make those simple things, even though they're repeated, they need to be in your head, because if you're still watching these videos, then a lot of time you aren't applying all of the advice, and a lot of time there's still room to grow, and a lot of the time you could do a lot more, whether it's about reading books, whether it's about working out more, whether it's about, just seeing what you really want out of life. All of these things are super important, and what I want to do, especially during COVID, especially during all these hard times, I want to restart the image of work on yourself right now and it's gonna pay off by the end. So challenge that I'd really love to do is, right now when there's a pandemic going on, pick any aspect of your life and work on it so much that when somebody sees you after all of this is over, I want them to be able to notice how much better of a person you became, how much better you look, how much better you feel, how much better you act. I want people to start noticing these changes, and I want to start bringing a positive change to the community. I don't want to see any more negative videos. I want to see solutions. So let me know what you guys think. Please subscribe if you're new. I'm going to be dropping videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesdays are for the podcast. But I'm telling you guys, this right here, this run that we're going to go on, it's going to be the best run thus far. Okay, so be ready for that. Subscribe if you're new. Send this to one of your friends. Send this to your siblings. Send this to your cousin. Send it to whoever. Just send it to one person, please. And overall, let's try to fix this community up.